Hey everybody, welcome to Valentine TV. The reaction today is coming from Deleted. Y'all know Deleted. And yeah, I saw it. Yes, Deleted is funny as crap. And also if you listen to him, he's still always telling the truth, like point blank, period, no sugar coating. That's what I like. That's the kind of talking I like. And also, this is Valentine TV, and I appreciate y'all joining me. If you could, please hit that like, subscribe to the channel, and also share the video if you can. Also, the hype button. That hype button. Please hype up the video, but subscribe, please, please, please. And so we're gonna go ahead with this. And yeah, y'all saw Nicki Minaj's name up in the title because she's in the video. All right, let's see what the Deleted has to say about a lot of stuff. Okay, here we go, y'all. Be ready.
I know y'all got spoiled with the super edited, cinematic, high budget Marvel Studio type vibe videos I was doing, but relax. We back to the regular dry ass editing for a minute. That fancy shit takes way too damn long, and I don't got time for all that. To keep it lit, I miss my intro, guys. I'm the villain.
Wow.
What they do? Alright, so Nicki Minaj, or should I say MAGA Minaj, she really pissed off the entire internet. The whole timeline is full meltdown mode because she wanted to go to the United Nations and she basically pledged her vibes,
All right.
energy, and gratitude straight to the Cheeto Man himself.
Please join me in welcoming a daughter of the Caribbean, a champion of the oppressed, and a sister in Christ, Nicki Minaj.
I must say, I am very nervous. So please, it is an honor to stand on the stage with you and the other distinguished speakers here today to shine a spotlight on the deadly threat faced by thousands of Christians in Nigeria. I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage and calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief. I stand here as a proud New Yorker with a deep sense of gratitude that we live in a country where we can freely and safely worship God regardless of one's creed, background, or politics. No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion, like I recently stated. And we don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other. We're way beyond thinking or...
Y'all know the more she talk, all I can see in my head is a party for your husband. You're getting a party. I'm thinking she married, y'all. A boyfriend, husband, whatever. But yeah, a pardon for him. So Diddy, stop. Nicki just squashed you. Just squashed you. But all these people, athletes, other people the so-called movie stars, whatever, from Nigeria, why didn't they get them? You know what I'm saying? It's some well-spoken black people that could have spoken for the Nigerians, but they picked a New Yorker to speak for the people in Nigeria about religion. Come on now. And it's a difference between Christian and Christianity, okay? There is a difference. One, you're going to follow that Bible to the T no matter what. And the other ones, you're going to try to make the other ones follow whatever you want. Like, you'll see. I'll tell you in a little bit.
Expecting or assuming for, the person sitting next to you to have the exact same beliefs. We're beyond that. That's ridiculous. But that shouldn't make one person feel less safe than anyone in any room.
Nicki is not Nigerian, nor should she be speaking on anything related to Christianity when she's married to a sexual offender. I'm trying to figure out if the Trump administration thinks that this is something that, is going to get them favor with black people because the way that Cardi, was with Kamala, if they really think because they're so clueless, a lot of times they think it just, as long as it's a black person, we're going to go along with it.
Nicki Minaj is a Trump supporter. The banged up Barbie reposted a video of Trump and Melania with the caption, "The best to ever do." Apparently, she got a thing for predators. I'm not making this up. I'm just looking at the track record. For you, Barbs, if you think you're about to be all over my page talking about some Trump now and Melania, you might as well let me go right now.
Nicki Minaj.
Oh my God. Exactly. What is going on, Nicki?
Minaj's heart may be in the right place while speaking on what's going on in Nigeria. But unfortunately, she's being played by the president and doesn't even know it. And now she will have to live with this decision forever. Out of nowhere, Nicki began speaking publicly about her support for Trump, but she may end up regretting her decision when it's all said and done. Influential activists like Amanda Seales and Tamika Mallory have spoken on Nicki Minaj's decision to speak on the behalf of the Trump administration earlier today, and are both concerned that the rapper doesn't have anyone around her to consult.
So Nicki Minaj really sat up there and let the Donald Trump administration use her as a ploy to get to Africans, to Nigeria. First of all, when was Nicki MAGA? Number one. Number two, why would she go up there and do that?
I don't know why y'all surprised about Nicki Minaj. I don't know why y'all surprised about Nicki Minaj. They got something in common. Stay the fuck woke. Literally.
And look, I don't like.
Stay woke, cause they be creeping. Don't you close your eyes.
Like Trump. I don't rock with his movement. I'm not MAGA. I'm not a red hat adjacent. I'm not even MAGA curious. I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't play with that man or anything that looks like him politically. But here's the thing about Nicki's speech. This is where shit gets complicated, because I truly don't think she walked in there trying to be evil. I mean, I really don't feel that way. Part of me feels like she didn't even realize she was walking into a political trap. I mean, if you listen to her speech, it wasn't malicious. She came in there with empathy, trying to highlight real suffering and real violence in Nigeria. Anyone with a platform should be allowed to care about human rights. And honestly, that's big for her to do that, especially because she has a platform to do that with.
In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed. Churches have been burned, families have been torn apart, and entire communities live in fear constantly, simply because of how they pray. Sadly, this problem is not only a growing problem in Nigeria, but also in so many other countries across the world, and it demands urgent action. Protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides or dividing people. It is about uniting humanity. Nigeria is a beautiful nation with deep faith traditions and lots of beautiful barbs that I can't wait to see. When one's church, mosque, or place of worship is destroyed, everyone's heart should break just a little bit.
Exactly. I mean, she is right about the words that she's speaking, but what is the reason that you are really speaking it though? Is it for the pardon for your man? Would you have done that if he didn't need a pardon? I'm just wondering, especially with this Epstein thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Right at the end of the Epstein, when the files, and we know some of it already, we already know that Trump is in them Epstein files. Well, probably most of the Republicans and Democrats are in the files. Okay, Nicki, wrong time, but to take up for Christians, yeah, but Christianity, you know, those are the ones that people always say, oh, them Christians. That's Christianity, the ones that can smoke, curse, talk about people. That's like, those are the Christians, but that's really Christianity people. A real Christian follows the 10 Commandments, right? That's why, like, if you meet a true Christian, Nigerian, or African, or true Christian, they gonna let you talk about them, say what you want. They ain't gonna do nothing because they following the law, the Christian law, you know, the law of the land. Like, follow the law of the land. That's what we have to do. So for Nicki to be doing this, and we already know about the so-called rug use, and that's Christianity kind of stuff, to call yourself a Christian, but that's what you're doing on the side. God wouldn't be happy with it, you know. That's just my point of view, but she's trying to help her husband get a pardon. So let's continue.
And that's where the fence sits. Because on one side, her heart might actually have been in the right place. But then on the other side, the timing and the alignment made her look like a shiny political prop, whether she realizes it or not. Because let's be real, man. The Trump administration loves using artists as credibility tokens. And Nicki walking in there thanking them, like, hey, Trump, thank you for prioritizing this issue. Yeah, that's exactly the type of imagery this team wants, whether she knows it or not. And honestly, she might genuinely not know she's being used.
I am joined here today by peace builders, by faith leaders, by those who saw violence, saw rising intolerance, saw the threats clearly before us, and chose not to look the other way. I am inspired by their work to build interfaith ties, to see the humanity across the lines which might divide us, and to fight for security and liberty for all those who pray. I look forward to our discussion today, and I hope it will encourage deepened solidarity for us to urgently work together to ensure every person can enjoy the right to believe, to worship, and to live in peace. Barbs, I know you're somewhere listening. I love you so very much. You have been the ultimate light in my life and career for so long. I know that's true. I appreciate you, and I want to make it very clear once again that this isn't about taking sides. This is about standing up in the face of injustice. It's about what I've always stood for my entire career, and I will continue to stand for that for the rest of my life. I will care if anyone, anywhere, is being persecuted for their beliefs.
All right, Barbs. Now, y'all, the 2026 election is coming up, okay? And that's what it's about, because we already know what's going to happen. What should happen. The 2026 elections are coming up, so that he gonna call out Nicki Minaj and her Barbs. But y'all do the right thing, Barbs. Y'all know Trump don't need to be. Y'all know what's up. All right, y'all think about the victims. Think about these children out here that were being, you know. Y'all know. I can't say it on YouTube, but y'all know. Them PDLs out there. Come on, y'all.
Thank you.
She looks happy. She looked honored. She looked excited to speak on something serious. And she might have thought that that was enough. But from the outside, it does look wild. It looks like she's being played. And it looks like she walked straight into a narrative she didn't fully understand. And that's why the backlash is so loud. Because Trump's claims about Christian genocide in Nigeria are heavily disputed. A lot of outlets, Rolling Stone, AP News, CNN, they're all saying that the framing is misleading. Nigerian officials themselves have said it's way more complex than Christians being hunted. So when Nicki repeated Trump's exact script, it made people feel like she boosted misinformation, even if she didn't mean to. I can't believe either side, honestly. I'm not going to just sit here and believe that nothing's happening out there. For Nigerian officials to say it's way more complex than Christians being hunted, I mean, what the fuck does that even mean? It's way more complex. The hell? That sounds like there's some shit going on when you say it like that, because wouldn't the answer be no, that's not happening? And then, of course, I don't trust our side either, because it don't matter who's in office. They're always trying to go and invade places for no reason. So we don't know. I ain't out there. I can't say that it's true or false. I'm not out there. And even though everybody's saying that the information could be misleading, at the end of the day, what they are reporting is that 25 girls have been kidnapped in just 3 days. 25 in Nigeria. So obviously, when something that horrifying is happening, people are desperate for anyone with a big platform to speak up.
I think that is absolutely ridiculous that people are canceling Nicki Minaj because she said, President Trump, thank you so much for helping Christian Nigerians.
No, I don't think it should cancel Nicki Minaj. No, it's not like maybe she knew why she went up there, and the way the words were written, it seemed truthful, and she read it like, I mean, anybody can act, but yeah, protecting Christians. Yeah, and then the girls were kidnapped. Yeah, all of that. Yeah, Nicki was trying to help, but also there to get a pardon for her man. Okay, still, but I don't think she should be canceled. I think seemed like she believed what she was saying, y'all. I don't know if she knew she was being tricked, but we'll see, won't we?
Are being slaughtered, killed, and tortured because of their faith.
She made a simple statement, a very heartfelt statement about the state of the crisis that's going on in Nigeria. If you do not know, people in Nigeria that are Christians are literally being persecuted for their faith.
If you're upset because Nicki Minaj reposted Donald Trump basically sticking up for Christians in Nigeria and not being killed out there, then do you choose politics over God? I'm not understanding you people. If it were anybody else, any other president that was a Democrat, right? Y'all would be hooting and hollering how he is just the best president to do that and say that, right?
That's a lie. No, we would not. We'd be saying the same exact thing, especially with the Epstein files going on. Yes, yeah. It don't even matter which side of the aisle the president is, who it is. We would still be saying the same freaking thing. Because one time I heard that he was going to potentially go over there like he's been invading our cities, like he's in mine now, invading it and doing, hurting people. And y'all, Nicki is fine to me, but she just got I don't know. She just came in at the wrong time. That's it.
Y'all complain about celebrities not speaking up. Y'all complain when they do speak up. Like, there's no satisfying you guys. And then you pick and choose. And it's based off emotional reasons, never logical.
You
never
just
rational,
do your
all
job.
emotional. Based off of if you don't like the person or not. Nicki Minaj is speaking about the slaughtering that's going on of Christians in Nigeria.
Nicki is allowed to support whoever she wants, even if it looks bad, even if she looks misled, even if the optics are MAGA and Minaj coded. At the end of the day, she's a grown-ass woman with a platform. She's allowed to make the choices you guys don't like. And I only say this because it's not like she on here like Stevie Knight caping and
everybody will understand Charlie Kirk, my wife's at.
Wife's at it. My wife's at it. Why Charlie Kirk is my wife.
And on her knees or something, talking like boosting this dude up. I don't feel like she's trying to push a narrative down people's throats either. At least I haven't seen it. Besides her weird obsession with Jay-Z and Rock Nation, that's the only weird conspiracy shit she be promoting.
Exactly. She can't stand a J and a Z. She cannot. But I didn't know Deleted was gonna put Stevie Knight on there, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna have to go back and watch it in a little bit.
To be for real, everybody that was on that title deal, whether it was J. Cole, Rihanna, Kanye, all of them. I mean, she's the only one that seems to have a problem with the deal. So, I mean, I'm not saying she lying, but why are you the only one with the issue? I know she be having Jay-Z like, why is she talking about me? Why does she keep bringing me up? People online are split. Some think she's genuinely trying to raise awareness. Other think she's misinformed. But then there's that third group, the conspiracy crowd, who swear she's doing this for personal reasons. And it's not that hard to believe either, though. Because let's be honest, Nicki's family situation has been loud for years. So when she subtly aligns with Trump publicly, people instantly started connecting the dots. Just theories. They're not facts. It's just theories. But the theories are loud enough that you can't ignore them. They're basically saying, is Nicki doing this to get a pardon for her brother? If you guys don't know, her brother is in prison for extremely disturbing crimes involving a child. It's not light. It's not debatable. He's really doing time right now. He is a sicko. He's disgusting. It's not something you could smooth over. It was a horrific case, so people are wondering if she thinks Trump could step in. Then there's theory number 2. Is she doing this to clean her husband's sex offender record? Even though he isn't labeled a child predator, he is a registered offender, and he has to check in every year for something he did back when he was 16 years old. And some people think she's rolling with Trump because she wants that wipe clean as well. Nobody really knows. It's speculation. But you know speculation spreads like wildfire, and everyone has their own version of that story. But then you got the third interpretation. Maybe she's just trying to look politically active for once. Like she's trying to show she cares about global politics, human rights, oppression, something bigger than fans and Twitter beefs. Maybe she just wanted to be taken seriously on a world stage. But because of how sloppy the alignment looks, Trump beside her, the misinformation floating around, her own family scandals, it's hard for people not to side-eye the whole situation.
Right.
I mean, whatever the real reason is, her message might have been about helping Nigerian girls and Christians, but the optics are what made the internet catch on fire. So like, you could disagree with her and clown her delivery or even critique the politics, but I mean, she still has the right to feel how she feels, whether she's right or wrong. The backlash makes total sense too. Aligning with Trump never comes without consequences, ever, especially not public, especially with her being a black woman with a fan base full of marginalized people. But whether you agree with her or disagree with her completely, it's still her right to support whoever she wants. I'm trying to like make sure we stay on this because the way the world is going right now, if you don't align the same viewpoints, they're trying to strip your rights from you. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. And I'm talking about public perception. The people watching want you to basically align with their views and their views only, or they're willing to drag you for it. But you know what? Now that I think about it, I kind of figured she always has been a Republican, though. She was just undercover. I remember she said something about Mitt Romney years ago, and everybody got mad at her, and then she backpedaled like J. Cole and was like, oh, let me not say that. And she took it back.
I'm a Republican voting for Mitt Romney. You lazy bitches is fucking up the economy.
So clearly she been on that side. She just finally
Shoot. Did not know, had no clue.
Embraced it. But yeah, that's her journey. That ain't mine. I'll never be MAGA. I will never support Trump. But I also won't act like Nicki isn't allowed to stand wherever she stands.
Right.
Even if I'm
It's
looking at her like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, snap. Y'all, what happened? Okay, so that's it. And that's all. We're going to have to, like, y'all, what do y'all think? Put it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Let me go back and see what happened. Okay, no. I can't do that one. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Hey, look, I know y'all got spoiled with the super edited, cinematic, high budget Marvel Studio type vibe videos I was doing, but relax. We back to
right here.
Tokens. And Nicki walked.
Oh, shoot. Y'all see me messing up. Y'all see it. I'm trying my best. All right. So listen, no matter what's going on, this is true. I thank Nicki for going up there talking about the Christians in Nigeria and what's going on over there. It's just make sure I'm hoping that it was heartfelt, and if she gets a deal out of it, like her brother, her husband, they get pardons or whatever happens on this side of the world, and it still helps the Nigerians to not be like kidnapped and all of that stuff that they said, then good. Okay. But I'm not like mad at Nicki for doing that. It's just that the timing. It's the timing for me. But you know what she did, and it's over and it's done with. So if Trump thinks that Nicki, that like having Nicki up there to help the 2026 election, let me just speed it up. To help the 2026 election, no, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You just cut them lights back on. Y'all know he put everybody, all the reporters out last night and cut the lights out so he wouldn't have to sign the freaking bill. He did that last night, y'all. Cause he didn't know that the House and the Senate was gonna vote so fast and it was gonna make it to his desk really quick. So he had them cut them lights out, put the reporters out, all that stuff last night, y'all. So we're gonna see what he does this morning. All right. So let me go find something. And I thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate it. Sorry the video is all over the place. I apologize. Y'all just please subscribe to the video. Please subscribe to the video. Oh Lord, I apologize for making it messy, but I promised y'all a year ago when I started that I would show the bloopers, all that stuff. Cause I'm trying to learn how to edit, but then I was like, nah, I promised. So I'm keeping my promise. But anyway, tell me what y'all think about Nicki, giving her speech up there, and if y'all think it was heartfelt, or do y'all think she just did it for the pardons? Or do you think it's both? Because I think she meant what she said. I do. I think she meant what she said. For her to be a Republican, I don't care, because it's a lot of Republicans out here that voted for Trump that regret that they voted for Trump, right? So yeah, I don't care about that. I just hope it was heartfelt, and I don't think anybody should cancel her and all of this kind of crazy stuff. No, that's crazy. All right. Love y'all. Thank y'all for joining Valentine TV. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. And y'all know this came from Deleted. He will be in the description of this video. Okay. Thank y'all so much. All right. Bye, y'all.